Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting open source AI video models out there, LTX 2.3 from Lightricks. The previous demonstration showed how to generate motion transfer effects using LTX 2.3. What did you think? Feel free to leave a comment. Today, we'll teach you how to install the LTX 2.3 model and how to use it. The LTX 2.3 model can generate videos from text, images, and digital human anchors, and you can even use music to control video generation. Please see the video effect I generated using LTX 2.3.
Among the fallen were also teachers, men and women who devoted their lives to help.
Isn't the video great? Next, I'll teach you how to install LTX 2.3. I've put the manual installation steps on my Patreon page, which you can refer to for free. This page contains the necessary files for installation and the workflow for generating the video. Everything is prepared for you. Before installation, let's analyze the various LTX 2.3 models currently available online. First, a quick intro to what makes LTX 2.3 special. It's built on a DiT diffusion transformer architecture and can generate up to 20-second videos at high resolution with native audio sync. Key improvements in 2.3 include sharper visual details and realistic textures thanks to a redesigned VAE, stronger motion coherence and better prompt following, cleaner audio generation, native portrait vertical video support 9016. You can run it locally on NVIDIA GPUs, 8GB plus VRAM recommended, but optimized versions work on lower specs, or use it via API if you prefer cloud. Today we'll focus on local installation so you own everything. This tutorial uses the GGUF quantization model. My graphics card has 12GB of VRAM, so I chose the Q6 model. If your graphics card has 8GB of VRAM, you can choose the Q4 model. The GGUF model should be placed in the Diffusion Models folder. Please do not place it in the wrong location, otherwise the workflow will not be able to recognize the model. The larger the model size, the better the effect, but the higher the computer configuration required. The GGUF model gives you more choices and flexible VRAM control, allowing users with low VRAM to experience LTX 2.3 models. I've provided a script for my Patreon supporters to install LTX 2.3 models with a single click. First, download the Comfy UI portable version zip archive. Extract the downloaded zip archive into an empty folder. Download the one-click installation script from this Patreon page, double-click to run it, and the necessary models for LTX 2.3 will begin downloading. Once the models are downloaded, you can open Comfy UI to create using the LTX 2.3 models. Then download the workflow I've provided for free. Import the downloaded workflow into Comfy UI to use the LTX 2.3 model. This time, I've provided workflows for image to video and motion transfer, which are the workflows most people use. Next, I'll explain how to use the workflow. First, let's understand what each value in the key sections represents. Obviously, the parameters here set the video resolution. I set it to 1920 x 1080. My graphics card is an RTX 3060 12GB, which can run at this resolution. Below that is the setting for the generated video duration. You can set it to 8 seconds or 5 seconds. The parameters next to it set the video frame rate. I've set it to 24 frames per second. LTX 2.3 also supports using audio input as a reference to generate videos. You can upload your video here and enter prompts to generate it. Let's see the effect. The dance video I generated will be based on the rhythm of the audio. Faster audio will result in faster character movements, and slower audio will result in slower character movements. In addition, LTX 2.3 also supports the generation of digital human anchors. I've uploaded an audio clip of Obama's speech here. Then select a picture of a person, and the person in the picture will start speaking.
Among the fallen were also teachers, men and women who devoted their lives to help.
Next, I will demonstrate the LTX 2.3 motion transfer workflow, which involves generating a new video based on the motion of a person in a reference video. First, you need to load the reference video. Then, set the video frame rate to be the same as the source video. Here, you can select the first frame of the reference video and its duration. Remember to increment by 1 frame. For example, if the original video is 30 frames per second, setting it to 51 frames per second will generate a 5-second video. The source video shows 5 people dancing together, so I uploaded an image of 5 people as a reference and imitated their movements from the source video. Then I clicked Run to generate the video. Let's look at the generated video directly. The LTX 2.3 model performs motion transfer very well. Next, let's look at the motion transfer effect for a single person. I will upload a solo image and a video of a model walking the runway, and the person in the image will imitate the movements of the person in the video. After uploading, click the Generate button to create the video. Let's take a look at the generated video. Isn't it amazing? The LTX 2.3 model's effects have been demonstrated. Do you want to install the LTX 2.3 model? Next, I will show you how to manually install the LTX 2.3 model. Before we install anything, let's check your setup. You'll need a decent NVIDIA GPU with at least 812GB VRAM. 16GB Plus is ideal for smoother experience, 24GB Plus for full quality. Windows 10.11 or Linux macOS support may vary. At least 5100GB of free disk space for models and comfy UI. Python 3 Plus if doing manual setup. Get installed. For easier low VRAM setups, there are quantized FP8, distilled, and GGUF versions available. If your hardware is on the lower end, don't worry. I'll mention optimizations later. Make sure your GPU drivers are up to date via NVIDIA GeForce Experience or the official site. Next, please watch my video to see how I install the model and plugins step by step, as well as download the necessary files and workflow. The manual installation process can be a bit lengthy. If you find it troublesome, you can use a one-click installation script to save your valuable time. Many people, upon hearing LTX 2.3, immediately think, just another open-source AI video model. But the truth is, your understanding of it might still be stuck in LTX 2.0 or even earlier versions. Today, I'll give you the essentials, clarifying the most easily overlooked cognitive differences. First, the biggest misconception. Many people think LTX 2.3 is just a little better in image quality. Wrong, it's not a minor tweak, but a comprehensive upgrade across 4 core dimensions. First, visual detail has been completely transformed. LTX 2.3 uses a redesigned VAE, reconstructing the latent space. Previously, generated faces, hair, text, and small objects were often blurry. Now, edges are cleaner, textures are more realistic, and the retention rate of minute details is significantly improved. Especially at 1080p and even higher resolutions, this difference in sharpness is visually apparent. Second, keyword adherence has been greatly improved. The official documentation introduces a new gated attention text connector, significantly enhancing the model's understanding of time. Actions, expressions, and camera language. If you write, after 5 seconds, the character slowly turns their head, their gaze changing from confusion to determination. It can now execute this more precisely, instead of the previous roughly understand but haphazardly execute approach. Third, native portrait support. Previously, creating 9116 short videos required horizontal generation followed by cropping, often resulting in poor composition. Now, the model is trained directly on portrait data, producing a native 1080x1920 output with reasonable composition, natural hand and foot movements, making it particularly suitable for platforms like TikTok, Reels, and Douyin. That's it! You now know how to fully install and use LTX 2.3, from simple desktop setup to powerful comfy UI workflows. LTX 2.3 is one of the strongest open-source AI video tools right now, especially with its built-in audio. Go create some amazing content. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What will you create first with LTX 2.3? Also, let me know if you want to follow up on LoRa training or specific workflows. Links to everything official docs, Hugging Face, GitHub are in the description. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Happy creating.